Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Once again, I'm Nev from Nev's Tech Bits, otherwise known as your friendly neighborhood basement dweller. Don't worry, ma'am, I am from the internet, and it's not gay unless your balls touch. However, if you say no homo, it throws everything out. Don't worry about it. I still love you. Anyways, what I want to talk about is, man, online courses. And I'm not talking about something like online from DeVry, online from Yale, or even Conestoga College in Guelph, Ontario. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about people jumping on online and being like, hey, I want to sell you a course and it's going to teach you how to be a better human being. It's going to teach you how to be a better man. You're going to learn how to flip Pokemon cards or you better or have a better relationship with God or your ex-wife or I don't know, something like that. Now, this is a real culture that has started and made culture really difficult for people who legitimately have things to sell. There's guys like me who act like they have things that they can make online courses for. Guys, if you're going to get to school and don't get it from the people being like, this is how you make all the money being me, because he's not going to tell you how he makes money. He might tell you how he did make money, but not how he is currently doing. Every now and then you get some people who like hustle, 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 hustle. You can get some eBayers like that, but eBaying's a real hustle. You got to know your arbitrage, or you got to know where to get things that are going. Like if you know rich neighborhoods, I know some eBayers are just really good. They just go into rich neighborhoods and looking by the dumpsters because the rich folk like. But he wasn't going to throw a Atari Jaguar out. He didn't want it. He just put it by the dumpster. But he came by and got it. And dude, I know somebody like that who lives out in Kenilworth who does that in York region. Just these really rich places, and he drives by and picks things up. Guys, he managed to find a Metroplex. G1 Metroplex, and it had dude, it was complete box. And when I saw that, oh man. But anyways, then you get other people that are trying to teach you stuff. Now, I also want to focus in on life coaches trying to sell you their books, being like, oh, your life sucks, your life is hard, everyone's bad to you, anyone who's bad to you is a bad person, you're the main character in your life. And I guess legitimately, most therapists have it that way. But the thing is, if we're all like that, society's not going to work. It takes different strokes to rule the world. Nobody gets healthy on their own. It's as if the boomers think everything's just regular. I shouldn't say that, but not the boomers, some boomers and some new money. Anyways, let's not get into that. But everything by default is great because God made it that way. After we defeated the Nazis, everything was perfect and everything's going to be perfect. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to work, you have to hustle, you have to do things. And we have a lot of people who are just frankly interested in themselves. You can see that in the housing market. If you're not in the States and you're a Westerner, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you're in the States, it's coming for you. I think BlackRock is the name. So why I want to say this is because I've been watching a lot of financial stuff. So I've been getting my eyes into more financial stuff. And the more I see people confronted with their things is, okay, so this is Rudy back here, and he was the one that taught me that at the top, basically disagreeable people are at the top. Rudy was the type of guy that would go through people's taxes just to see like, oh, let's go to, oh, just pull one out and they go look at the sketchy stuff. If you're at the top, you got lots of sketchy stuff going on, and maybe it's possible that you can't get ahead unless you are sketchy. And when it comes to the trusts that Theodore Roosevelt had to break up, like the oil trusts. Holy crap, those people thought they were godly, but they were breaking the law, paying money to employees and whatnot, not blackmail, bribery, and that's against the law. And Buddy thought that they had this World War II Nazi idea that the people who had the most strength are the people that should do the best, right? But so, see, it wasn't the military that stopped that. It was Theodore Roosevelt. It was people that wanted what was best for the individual, the proletariat. And it was Theodore Roosevelt's daughter, which is hilarious. It's labor parties. Labor got us the 8-hour workday. I'm not talking JAGME, whatever they got going on in the States, but true labor. I'm not even talking British labor, but I think everyone who knows labor knows what I'm talking about. And while we need to respect the people who protect our country, the people who protect our country are generally just there for the interests of the rich. If you live in South America, you can definitely see how the American government is there, particularly for the rights of the rich. Now, within this rich class of people, we get people that have daddy's money, that has all kinds of things, and oh, sorry, this hurts. This really hurts. We have girls with daddy's money, or they just divorced a guy that had a lot of money that would support them, and I'm screaming on the inside. They just make videos about it. They just make videos about it, saying, I manage you this, this, and this, and so can you. Here's how you can have a good life. Don't trust any YouTuber when they say, buy my course. Don't trust any YouTuber, any social media influencer, none of them. Don't trust any of them. Like, if it's free, and if it's just going to take some time and you can watch it in the background, hey, no problem at all. Go for it. Do what you want. Do what you love to do. But don't be paying money for it. Because, sorry, I'm kind of going all over, but as I'm listening to more financial things and listening to more podcasts and YouTube stuff about financial auditors holding people responsible, what I'm finding out is, wow, there are a lot, and it makes sense when I look at the TikTokers that my ex was addicted to. There's a lot of people trying to push classes that you might not need. Now, there was one particular individual that came from daddy and mommy's money. They were both lawyers, and she had no idea what she was doing. She said she was fun employed, and she talked about how her friends and her, they were just making these courses online about how to do this, that, or the other thing. And as someone who has sold things online and now and then sells things online, if I wanted to, I could do things like sell audiobooks from LibriVox, or email instructional booklets, but there is no, actually, I guess I could do that with audiobooks, but if I was just to send a link, they could always say that I never received that. There's nuance to that. There's nuance to all these things. There's really easy, low-hanging fruits. And what I'm trying to say is, if you're going for education, if you're paying for it, if you're legitimately paying for it, don't go social media influencer. It's a thing. And I keep seeing it, especially with Bitcoin. Don't go with any of these Bitcoin knobgoblins. Artificial intelligence will absolutely not get you more money when it comes to this stuff. If artificial intelligence could figure this shit out, they wouldn't need us. Anyways, that's it from me, folks. That from Nest Tech Bits. Take care of each other. I'm not even asking to like and subscribe. I'm asking you to take care of each other, because we might be all that we got. These aliens out here, they seem to be pretty. Seem to be pretty shy. I don't know. Love one another. Have a good one.